But Wiseman, what is you looking at, dog? How you not see that pass, dog?
Dev, that would have been a great who he played for. I'm watching, I'm like, James Wiseman's a pacer?
Well, his biggest strength is passing. Dude had 10 assists per 36 minutes, which is number 3 overall in the NBA preseason.
What if I told you that the next big thing in the NBA is actually small? Meet Yuki Kawamura, the 5'8" sensation who's making Giants look like they're playing in slow motion. But here's the real kicker. He's not just surviving, he's thriving. You're probably thinking, no way a short guy can dominate in a league of giants. Well, prepare to have your mind blown. We're about to show you highlights that'll make you question everything you thought you knew about basketball. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. You know what's wild? Yuki Kawamura was lighting up Japan's B-League, but nobody saw the NBA in his future. This guy was unstoppable. Straight up. We're talking about a 5'8" dynamo who was making defenders look silly night after night. But here's the kicker. He wasn't just good, he was MVP good. Let's break it down. Kawamura was dropping dimes like they were hot, averaging over 8 assists per game. That's point guard wizardry right there.
We're kings, bro. Y'all doing it for us.
Yeah, for
Put
sure.
respect on Yuki. Because, bro, he is legitimately like, if you post a Yuki highlight now, oh, it's going.
Oh, yeah.
But he wasn't just setting up his teammates. Nah, Kawamura was getting buckets too. Imagine a guy under 6 feet tall putting up 20 points a game against pros. That's exactly what he was doing. But here's where it gets crazy. Kawamura steps onto the Olympic stage and boom. He's not just hanging with NBA stars, he's giving them fits.
Yuki dropped out of college to turn pro, and at 18 years old became the youngest player ever in Japan's top league.
Picture this. Kawamura's facing off against guys like Patty Mills and Ricky Rubio, and he's not backing down one bit. He's crossing them up, hitting step-back threes, and threading passes through impossible angles. The stats from those Olympic Games? You won't believe what he pulled off. Kawamura was dropping 15 points and 7 assists per game against world-class competition. That's insane for a guy his size on that stage. He had a game where he put up 20 points and 11 assists against Argentina. Are you kidding me? That's the kind of performance that makes people sit up and take notice.
But Wiseman, what is you looking at, dog? How you not see that pass, dog?
Dev, that would have been a great who he played for. I'm watching, I'm like, James Wiseman's a pacer?
So what crazy stats did Yuki Kawamura put up in Japan's B-League? Hold on to your hats. In his final season, he averaged 21 points, 9 assists, and 4 rebounds per game. For a 5'8" guy, those rebound numbers are ridiculous. But you know what's even crazier? His efficiency. Kawamura was shooting over 40% from three-point range and 90% from the free throw line. That's elite shooting at any level. But that's not even the wildest part. NBA scouts start paying attention, and then suddenly, Kawamura's got a shot at the big leagues. How did that happen? It's like the basketball gods decided to smile on him all at once. His Olympic performances caught the eye of a few teams, but it was his workout with the Grizzlies that sealed the deal. Imagine being in that gym, Kawamura zipping around screens, hitting shots from everywhere, and making passes that have the coach's jaws on the floor. The Grizzlies front office couldn't believe what they were seeing. A 5'8" guy who could potentially run an NBA offense.
Oh, get up, Pereira!
That was a nice lob, too.
Oh, then he knocked it down the tray ball.
He got a nice form of shot and everything. Yo.
That's the kind of gamble that can change a franchise. And just like that, Kawamura went from B-League MVP to NBA prospect. It's the kind of story that makes you believe anything's possible in basketball.
What do you have to be for you? Like, you play in the league. How cold do you have to be 5? Be generous. He's not 5'9". 5'7" and play on the NBA court with like.
From B-League sensation to NBA wildcard, Kawamura's journey was already unbelievable. But you know what's even crazier? His first few games in the league. Imagine being a foot shorter than most of your opponents and still finding ways to dominate. That's exactly what Kawamura did, and it's breaking basketball as we know it. Let's talk about his debut. Kawamura steps onto the court, and you can hear the whispers. Is this guy for real? But then he starts moving. He's zipping past defenders like they're standing still. His first assist? A no-look pass that threads the needle between 2 7-footers. The crowd goes nuts. But it's not just the flashy stuff. Kawamura's got basketball IQ for days. He's calling out plays before the coach can even open his mouth.
Crazy, right? I don't know how he saw that one.
Yeah, that's insane.
To Huff.
Now, I don't know how
I
he
mean,
saw
that
that
is
one.
the most church league ass reverse right there ever from Huff.
Put respect on J Huff, bro.
He's spotting mismatches that even the veterans miss. It's like he's got eyes in the back of his head. You know what's wild? The way he's handling defense. Imagine being 5'8" and having to guard guys a foot taller. Sounds impossible, right? But Kawamura's out there making it look easy.
He's a joy to be around. He's a character. He's full of energy. He's got, bubbling personality. I'm glad he was able to showcase that, center court in front of the fans.
He's all over the court, stealing balls, disrupting plays. It's like he's got springs in his shoes. And the fans, they're going absolutely crazy. Kawamura jerseys are flying off the shelves faster than they can make them. Kids are showing up to games with Kawamura written on their shoes. It's insane. But here's the real kicker. You want to know what NBA players are saying about Kawamura's game? Get this. LeBron James, after playing against him, said, "That kid's got heart. He's changing the game." Can you believe it? The king himself giving props to the 5'8" rookie. And just when you think you've seen it all, Kawamura pulls off something that leaves everyone speechless. Picture this. It's the fourth quarter. Game on the line. Kawamura's got the ball. 3 defenders on him. What does he do? He throws a behind-the-back, no-look alley-oop from half court. The crowd loses it. Even the opposing team's bench jumps up. This isn't just about height anymore. It's about heart, skill, and proving everyone wrong.
Well, his biggest strength is passing. Dude had 10 assists per 36 minutes, which is number 3 overall in the NBA preseason.
Hey, how did it feel when you heard your name?
It was a special moment. Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Kawamura's not just surviving in the NBA, he's thriving. And you know what? He's changing the game. Every time he steps on the court, he's showing that size doesn't matter if you've got the skills and the determination. It's like watching a basketball revolution in real time. Kawamura's not just hanging in there, he's changing the whole game. You know what's crazy? This 5'8" dynamo is making everyone rethink what's possible in basketball. It's not about being tall anymore. It's about having heart, skills, and proving all the doubters wrong. So what's next for our pint-sized powerhouse? Man, you better keep your eyes glued to the screen. Kawamura's just getting started. Imagine this. He's already shocking the NBA, but what if he gets even better? We could be watching the birth of a new basketball legend right before our eyes. This guy's story is like a Hollywood movie come to life. From Japan to the NBA, from underdog to superstar. Kawamura's showing us all that if you've got the drive and the talent, you can do anything. No matter how tall you are or where you come from, that's the kind of stuff that makes sports so amazing, right?